We on E, she on E, she on me. Let's try that way. Okay. Shawty came in, walking like a model, shaped like a bottle. She know if she mess with me, it's gonna be trouble. I'ma bust that bubble, I'ma always love her. Mess up all the covers, yeah. Want me break it down like a folding chair. See me in the chain reactions, I got 40 pounds. Sorry, I ain't answered the phone, I was slapping you. Last night, ain't else, I was pulling hell. Y'all know me, so low key. All this ice on, I got cold feet. My shorty bad, she a trophy. She like to lay on me and call me cozy. Yeah.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home, I got used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home, I got used to it.
We don't even care, baby, as we age. Baby, as we age.
Fresh on from 8, eat the pussy like your steak, and I bet I scrape the plate. Only real can relate. I love the way that booty shake. Pulled up on her in a black drop. Licked her stash box. Put my gave her back shots. Emptied the clip in it. I saw it's good, so you know I double dipped in it. I'm counting money like a banker. Tell her that she f***ing with a gangster. That'll shoot till it's all over. So good that shit'll make you pull a car over. Had this on in my bench sheet. She busted open when the kids sleep. And I hit it at her workplace. She hate when I work late. I should've been home in the first place.
Girl, I come in over. You are mine today. And I'ma hold on tight, I'm on you. In that sweet age. We gon' start to play. We start to lose track of the time. We don't even care, baby, as we age.
Yeah, I'm down to run a red light.
Papa, just keep me laced up. Vanilla Tracy, Caesar Bugatti, Isaac Mizrahi. Up around the church, Gabbana sipping pure shade. It's the ill nana, niggas up around. I had your loyalties and your joint. You'll get your royalties and your points. So what the deal is? When Foxy Brown make cakes, now we lace Bonnie McFly. Now I'm up in Jamaica breaking all your paper.
You're the only one for me. You're the only one I need. Can nobody make me feel the way you're making me feel? And girl, you know this love is real.
Touch me, squeeze me, feel me and caress me.
Tease me,
hold on tight, don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode.
oh yeah.
All my love you can control.
I'll spend the night with you. If the promise you will do.
And I want to know if your feelings for me.
Know just what I need.
Can you tell me what's going on in your mind, baby? Is it affection you need? Is it love you wanna find? I can take you where you wanna go. Just stand by my side and just be sure what you want. You can't be wasting my time. Communication is the key to our happiness. If we just talk about it, maybe we
soul, but you don't feel like I do. Tell me what can I do? I like the place, but I gotta be strong. Yeah. Play on, play on. I know we ain't down. Now you say you want me, girl. Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shorty get down, good lord. Baby got a whooping all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind. Wow, I think about the girl all the time. Wow, wow.
You don't appreciate the time I put into this love affair of us, baby. I couldn't let you walk around thinking it's alright to let me down. I remember the way you used to love me. Baby, I remember the way. I remember the days you used to love me. I gave you all my precious love.
Yeah, this is VJ Ralph McDaniels, Uncle Ralph McDaniels here doing what I do, and big up to Violator Radio, all right? The radio isn't on unless you listen to Violator Radio.
For your warm affection, after all this time, you can't deny what I'm feeling. Oh, it's real, and I stood ready or not.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who correlate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun in the ghetto, of course. When get me up on course. Conspiracy theory. Don't me. My guns in the state of sleep. Taking out the robberies that I did not. Money in the bag, back to look like a trash. I wanna play with skeleton.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. Heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Hold you so much. And long last love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true.
The sounds of my dad, DJ Smooth on Violators Unlimited Radio. You are now listening to the sounds of my dad, DJ Smooth on Violators Unlimited Radio.
There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Don't forget to tune in every Saturday 3 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Violators Unlimited Radio. Let's go.
I was a fool to let you in, knowing you would play with my heart. That was so long ago that I thought we can make a new start. You left me broken hearted from the day your love departed. Now that love you found with someone new is gone, and so you wanna come back. My love, my love. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, baby? What you gonna do? My love, my love. What you gonna do? Now that my love is gone away from you. Sweet memories of yesterday, they
spectacular.
You are now listening to the sounds of my dad, DJ D Smooth on Violators Unlimited Radio.
Mine. Skip the wine and the candlelight, no crystal tonight. It's alright with you. Deja vu, the blood spark, finger in the park, pissy off Bacardi Dark. Remember when I used to play between your legs? You begged for me to stop because you know where it would head. Straight to your mother's bed, not the Marriott. We'd be lucky if we found a spot next to your sister. Damn, I really missed her. Way she used to rub my back when I hit that. Way she used to giggle when your would wiggle. Now I know you used to sweets at the Park of Meridian, trips to the Caribbean, but tonight no ends.
Whenever I'm down, I call on you, my friend. A helping hand you lend.
Yeah, this is VJ Ralph McDaniels, Uncle Ralph McDaniels here doing what I do, and big up to Violator Radio, alright? Your radio isn't on unless you listen to Violator Radio.
Won't you hear my plea? Friends may come and friends may go, but you should know that I've got your back. It's automatic, so never hesitate to call. 'Cause I'm your sister and always for you. And don't know what I'd ever do without you from the beginning to the end. I've always been here right beside me, so I'll call you my best friend through the good times and the bad ones. Whether I lose or if I win, I know one thing that never changes, and that's you and my best friend. Whenever I'm done and all that's going on is really going on, just one of those days when you say the right thing to keep me moving, to keep me going strong. What else can I say? Well, I've been told that, and I believe that it's automatic. 'Cause I'm your sister and always for you, and I don't know what I'd ever do without you. You'll always be, so I'll call you my best friend. The times and the bad ones, whether I lose or if I win, I don't know without you from the beginning till the end. Oh, you are the good times and the bad, good times and the bad ones. I know one thing that never changes, and that's you and my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
About the Benjamins, baby.
Without further ado, it's time to start.
Violators Unlimited Radio.
Yeah, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
It's all about the Violators, baby. It's all about the Violators, baby. It's all about the Violators, baby.
Guess what?
Happy
Saturday.
Yeah, baby, we on in full effect.
What it do? What it do?
What it do? What it do? What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up, family? What's good?
Oh man, Voltron is missing a toe.
Word up. A big toe that is. A toe in the stomach.
And the nail.
We're missing a toe, a nail, and oh my god.
Word up, but we're gonna do what it do.
You already know.
right.
That's
Word
right,
up.
cause it's Saturday.
It's a beautiful Saturday too.
Oh my god, it's summer.
Word up. Summer's almost over.
Oh my god, it's
Wednesday,
summer.
Next Sunday.
No,
Right? Today.
21st.
Today.
Yeah, summer's over. It's end.
Summer is over on Monday.
That's what I thought. Monday.
Yeah.
23rd,
Monday,
right?
23rd.
23rd.
Well, you know,
21st for summer.
Yeah, well, they always say the 21st, but now they pushed it to the 23rd.
And why is that? Trump did it. Trump did it. Trump changed the things.
He want to keep it. He want to keep 2 more days, since the weekend is going to be 80
just in
degrees.
case he get elected again.
Signed.
Well, just so y'all know, today is Saturday, September 21st, and it is 81 degrees. The high will be 84. It's a summer day.
Summer day in
It's
the
a summer
neighborhood.
day.
It's a
That's
summer
right.
day.
Very nice day.
It's a nice day to win $1 million.
Let's give a shout out to our guests from last week before we even get started, because they got a beautiful thing going on today up in Spring Valley.
It's today, or I thought it was yesterday. Today or yesterday? It was yesterday.
Well, let's give a shout out to the thing that they had going on yesterday. You know, my day's kind of messed up. So it's the 20th. That's right, 20th. Yesterday was a thing up in Spring Valley. I hope they had a good look. You know, I guess Dawn to call us in and let us know what happened up there in Spring Valley.
Yeah, I really wanted to get to that too, but I had to work late.
With the minister and the voice of heaven that was down here singing us tunes last
Beverly
week.
Cox.
Word up. And give a big shout
Minister
out
Elvis Harrell.
to our other DJ, Crazy Ed.
Crazy Ed.
His birthday party was yesterday at Stage 48.
Oh, man. Crazy Ed was killing it yesterday.
E-Papers, David Shue, Alpino.
They always
D-Rob, doing their thing down there at Stage 48. So give a big shout out to them.
Yeah, it must have been a big party.
Yeah, nah, they did their thing, I heard.
Heard up. And then what else? What else before we get into our business?
Well, you might also wish Ed Papers happy birthday, because today is the official day, I think it is, right? Is it today?
it was
yesterday or today?
Today.
For Ed Papers. Crazy Ed was last week.
Right.
So Ed Papers' birthday is today.
Ed Papers is today. Crazy Ed last week. My boy Melvin Reed is today too. Happy birthday to all of y'all.
What's that? All the Virgos? It's the Virgos.
Yeah, all Virgos.
Tony Cakes.
And Libras.
Aura.
Put them all in.
All those Virgos doing their thing. My brother, which one of them? Ricky. My brother Ricky's birthday. Some reason my mother had her kids in the same month.
Right.
So you obviously know me. My sister's birthday is the day apart for each other.
Right.
My brother's Ricky and Bart's birthdays in September, so September 2nd, September 30th, and then my mother's birthday is in June, along with my little brother, and is in June 6th, June 29th. So all our families in the same month.
June, yeah.
No, not in the same month with each other. So any one of those months is 2 birthdays in that month.
Right, it's always 2.
I know. How'd she time that right?
I don't know.
Maybe find out from her.
She was.
What you call a doctor?
That GYN?
GYN person timed it right.
Yeah, he's like, let me help you out.
Well coordinated.
Well coordinated.
Like, let me help you out with this time frame.
And I'm never on time.
Well, you didn't get it from your mama.
I said, no, you have him at 6:30. Oh, 6:31.
For real. Well, I guess we better tell them who we are since we've been talking.
Yes, sir.
I gotta wait till my boy D Smooth is ready. D Smooth, you ready, bro?
Okay, ready? Yeah, we ready.
As long as you ready, we ready.
My mic sound nice, check
Oh,
one.
he
My
went
mic
back.
sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
man.
Took us back to the official.
To the official.
To the
going
official
on
start
over
of the
there?
show.
What's going on over there in
keep telling y'all, when he
DJ
get-
D Smooth
When
land?
he gets sleep, he's different.
Oh, yeah. Well, my name is Daryl, a.k.a. Sneaky D, a.k.a. the light-skinned wonder of the world, a.k.a.
Nobody light-skinned and reppin' harder than Ice-T. You disagree, take the Tyson approach and
Ouch. Bite me.
Take the
Ouch.
approach and just bite me.
Ow.
Take the Tyson approach.
They Tyson approach and just bite me.
I don't want to say Tyson. I say Tyson chicken.
Well, Holyfield was chicken. He was Tyson's chicken.
Crunchy ear.
That's
Crunchy
it.
ear.
Yeah.
He got a pork here. Once again, this is Chris Ali, and you know who I am.
I'm a boss. Bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I play the shots. I call the calls. We in this bitch. It's going down. Yeah, I'm the king that with my motherfucking crown.
Woo. What up? What up? What up? See? Dig was a guy from the Desert Storm Island.
Somebody said that was whack.
I came from long distance.
That was you? FL.
I came from long distance.
So who's the guy doing the music?
You already know who it is. It's your boy, DJ D Smooth, the ultimate one.
DJ D Smooth.
Yes, sir.
Wakanda.
That shit had an echo and all that.
Yeah, that's
that
it.
was like in the cave.
I don't need anything else.
Somewhere
That's
in
my
Wakanda.
name.
That's his cape.
That's it.
That's all.
DJ D Smooth. Ooh.
Wakanda.
For life.
Who is the guy that looked like my twin today?
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Hero, a.k.a. Hero Manson, a.k.a. your favorite Puerto Rican, a.k.a. Twinning.
We twinning.
A.k.a.
Toma.
Straight to the Quija.
Our toe, stomach, half the foot is missing. So we're going to go straight to the island.
Well, the foot was cut off, so we're going to skip it.
I'm sure he'll be back next week, that bum.
He's listening now. He's going to call in.
He's going to call in.
Fox. We love you, Silver Fox. He's on. What up?
Detective.
Silver Fox.
Who are you, sir, over there drinking agua?
Oh, are you ready?
Yeah, we ready.
We waiting.
Did you miss me?
Of course not. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I sit over here.
Yeah, in your own island.
You already know who it is. It's your boy FL Adorn. Before there's many after him, there'll be none. AKA your girlfriend favorite. AKA Brown Water Gangsters in effect. AKA you already.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Okay.
Oh, just wanted to make sure. Somebody heard that?
They heard it.
Oh, okay.
They heard it? You sure?
They heard it?
Positive?
Hello.
Silver Fox said, yo.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Yo.
You on the chat with that yo.
Yo.
One, two.
You hit him up? All right, so
Oh, wait.
we did the shout out. We did our names. Now it's time to let you know where we at. Violators Unlimited Radio on iAccess Radio. That is www.iaccessradio.com. That's www.iaccessradio.com. Log in and tune in because we are live not now, right now. That's right. For some strange reason, you don't want to see all these handsome faces. You could just go and download the TuneIn app and go to Free Agent Radio. FREEAGENT RADIO. And when you do that, you hear all the audio. You can't see us. I feel for you because you need to look at us because we look good.
Well, if they want to look at us, they can catch it on what?
You want? I already told them.
Okay.
I already told them. I told them. iAccess Radio. I told them.
Right.
And then you could go to Facebook iAccess Radio, right. Periscope at iAccess Radio, right. YouTube at iAccess. It's IAXIS. All right. Twitter, iAccess Radio and iAccess Radio 1. Ustream, iAccess Radio Live. And for some reason, if you're looking for a job in the middle of your time when you want to take a break, go to LinkedIn at Al Williams.
Interns are welcome. Listen, come understand how to do this business and the internet business. Learn from the best. We've been doing this for a couple of years. Al's been the producer, behind the scenes dude for a long time. So understand what we do is real. The studio that we at is real. So come check us out because you can't be nowhere better than digging in the crates.
That's right. You already. Shout out to digging in the crates.
That's right.
Shout out to Showbiz. Yo, we got nothing but love for you, bro, all day, every day. Thank you always. And also, if y'all want to call in.
If they want to call in.
I don't know. They supposed to do something.
Let's
I don't know. What is it that they supposed to do?
Let me think about that.
There's something that's supposed to go on. Is it Jeopardy time?
I know.
If you want to call in, if want to call in.
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life.
You could call in at this number.
Yes, 347-708-0216.
What's the number?
Call us at 347-708-0216.
En español.
347-708-0216.
Uno más, por favor.
347-708-0216. Llámenos ahora.
Gracias, mi hermano.
And for any strange reason,
we are official tissue, aren't we?
that's right. We're official tissue on WIAXDB. WIAXDB. WEIX the Bronx. WEIX DB.
Ooh, wee.
We saw some earlier. I was laughing. You know all the challenges out, right? You know all the challenges they doing out.
Right.
I said the Bronx is so gay. We got Doug and then forget our name.
That's right.
So gangster.
That's it.
We the only one got Doug.
Right, it's DA.
Respect on our name.
That's it. That's it. The Bronx. They better recognize who we from.
Well, listen, we got some good guests coming up here. That's supposed to be on our next hour, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
We'll talk about that. That's the cast from Beat 139
Harlem.
From Harlem. So they be here at the 4:00
Harlem
on the top of the dial. Between that, we already know that Dawn did hit the spot was yesterday.
Right.
She did take pictures with
the Bishop. Marvin Sapp.
She did take pictures with the commission.
Yeah.
So Dawn was up there representing us in Spring Valley. Thank you, Dawn
sure
Michelle.
was.
Yeah, man.
Our booking agent. And if you need to get at us, just hit up Dawn Michelle on Facebook, on anything, social media. She'll contact us, and we'll make it happen. You know, a big
Dawn Michelle Promotions.
Big shout out again to Deborah Cox. Her
Beverly
voice,
Cox.
Beverly Cox, right? I
Yeah.
keep saying Deborah Cox. You know, I always get everybody's name messed up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Big shout out to our man Minister
Elvis
Harrell doing their thing up in Spring Valley again.
Yes.
Make things happen up there in Spring Valley. He's been doing it for years.
E-Money Entertainment.
E-Money Entertainment. So check them out. Check out whatever they got coming up there in Spring Valley.
Oh yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. Before he became a minister, he was in the streets.
Yes. And he had to go. He had to go to
the university
for a minute, and then that's when he went to the university.
Right.
And he got in touch with his spirituality self.
Right.
And he found the word, and then he came back to us
and started spreading the word.
Spreading the word as a minister. So keep that brother's journey going.
Yep.
Along with Pastor Al.
Yep.
Keep his journey going.
That's
right. Pastor Al.
As long as we got these two good brothers in our corner, the Violators will keep going too.
Oh man,
that means we got some good prayer.
We got some good shoe. We got the weapon and the word.
We got prayer. Prayer changes things.
Well, you know what, Dean? I want to bring up something that was brought to my attention this week, right?
Uh-oh.
Y'all can chime in on this, fellas. What is a soulmate? Because last week we talked about spirituality, right? We talked about religion.
Right.
We didn't get too much in depth. We didn't finish it up.
We didn't finish it up, but it was touching bases on when we could go back to it again, when we have our weekend again. But what is a soulmate? What is a soulmate to you? What is a soulmate, and the definition that you see as a soulmate? And
what I want as a soulmate, or what is a soulmate?
What is a soulmate to you, and what you want as a partner? Because you hear from a female all the time what they want as a partner.
Yeah,
but you never really heard from a man
soulmate
saying that, oh, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for in a woman.
Right.
This is what I want in a woman. So let's talk about that. What you look for in a relationship. Have you found your soulmate, and are you still searching?
Okay.
What you think about that?
All right. Are we gonna start now, or are we gonna take a break? What we doing?
We're gonna take a break. And we're going to come back. So I just want you to think about that. I want the listeners to chime in on that, to listen to what we're saying. What is a soulmate? Have you found your soulmate? What do you look for in a relationship? And have you found it yet?
What is a soulmate?
What is a soulmate?
I think that's going to be dope.
All right, so you think about that. And we're going to have Pastor Al give us that soulmate from the religion part of it, because the Bible does say something about what is your soulmate.
Yep.
So we're gonna come back in a second.
All right, so D Smooth, you ready? All right, come on, D Smooth, we in. Let's go.
Happy
You
birthday.
now listen to Violators Unlimited Radio on iAxis Radio. You can catch the Violators every Saturday, 3 to 5, or tune in, listen in, or call in. You also can catch the Violators on streaming.radio.co. Violators Unlimited Radio.
To be a player, fly girl layer and a heartbreaker, love maker, backbreaker. But then I made a mistake. Yes, I fell in love with this ill chick, sweating me for money, my name in the deals, Nick. My homeboys told me drop her cause it would be to my benefit. She used to say I'd better quit hanging with those derelicts. Romancing is my thing, but I can swing with no scheming hoes. Wherever my Beamer goes, you know that I'm driving. Surviving in the 90s is a must, so I trust that everyone listen up. As my vocals give thrust, I bust my rhymes first. Never chasing a skirt, do much work while other suckers need more time to rehearse. Now back to the ex-girls, ex-lovers, ex-friends. It made me mad to find that she was only after my ends. She forced me to go on about her new life now.
Nigga big L nigga Nigga big L nigga Nigga big L nigga
From the fiery pits of hell, it's the rap rebel. 10 years underground, sub-level with the devil. Brothers wanna know, can now get busy? Honeys wanna know, can Neil get busy? I tell you now, with the bang, boom, pow, don't sleep on the deep type, creep with me style. Get with this as you chill with that. I do the zig-a-zig with my nigga, deal the back and back. I won't stop as I blow up the spot. Nobody move, nobody get shot. Anyway, niggas who disobey, I stray. I'm doing it up the Carlitos way. Hold up a sec as I check for my papers. Honeys catch the vapors, leaving major flavors on my page. Hill the back, got my back, I got his. Real niggas know what time it is. Where my homies? Where my
Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition of pain. I'm like Scarface, sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. See with the pen I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my peep holes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the feet foes. Y'all know my stilo, with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J, sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs. Laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken amps. G-Packs get off quick forever, niggas talk shit. Reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Niggas be running through the block shooting.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the US nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9, 10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kinda strange. Because when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no I don't, I only have a friend. That's what I'm gonna sing.
It may cause concern, it's why don't you listen and learn? That once was strong, but you to society, even that's turned wrong. Times have changed. Hey, it's cool to look bummy and be a dumb dummy and disrespect your mommy. Have you forgotten? Who put you on this earth, huh? Who brought you out proud? And who loved you since your birth? Reward is a brainwashed kid going wild. Young little girls already have a child. Bad company. Hey, now you've been framed. The parents have hurted and ashamed for ruining yourself. And your mommy can't cope. Hey, little kids don't follow these dopes. As a rule from a non-fool. Your life don't drool. Don't be a fool like those that don't go to school. Get ahead and accomplish things. You'll see the wonder and the joy life brings. Don't admire these. Hey, they don't admire you. Their time's limited. Hard rocks too. So
only a few will understand and appreciate what's about to happen. Those effects, homie.
Well, it's the super duper rhymer. I'm about to set it. Niggas best forget it. Let it be. You do regret it. G, so what it be? The D to the fucking P.
Yo, it's me, the lyricist. They fearing this as you can see.
He's the ultimate. Rob the ultra shit. Fuck the other shit. Biggity but the shit. That's how we come and kid. We running shit. Now who you fucking with? This nigga that's affecting. We flexing. Cause kid, we got this rhyming to perfection. Hey yo, biggity flow, I rock and blow a nigga out the socket. Getting pie to keep the dread. Now they like my pocket watching. The rhyme being about a second from the crime scene. The boogie banger twisted off the lime green. Fucking dime weed, strictly 50. The BDP and his squad committee. King of my city. Ask my cousin Smitty, yo, got to get the dough. Got to blow the spot. Diggity dies, KRS, East Coast on lock. The corny niggas, y'all get eight. My shit'll make you fake. So much platinum on my walls that I can hardly see the fucking paint. You think it ain't before we hear us stop recording. Now look, we coming back and running shit like fucking Michael Jordan. According to my niggas in the sewer. Yo, you a corny niggas, so we got my niggas on the block. Handling rock like Kenny Anderson. I'm brandishing. Stickity styles that keep MCs vanishing. Scattering, fuck it. Styles don't be mattering. My pattern's amazing. Sun blazing like the saddling. Battling a no-no. Got more fame than Coco. I'm paid and still jukes you with a blade from my logo. So take it. Style and go like DC niggas. Y'all know the hats we moving strapped from the east. When we get Mayday. It's crazy, payday. I'm making the record A-Day. Kick shit like fucking Pele. But wait a minute, cause we get in it for the masses. Classes. So KRS come get up in their asses.
Follow me with my syllable, lyrical criminal. MC threats are minimal to my physical. They just whittle away. With little and little to say. As they riddle and paddle away, they say okay. But I chop that ass up anyway. What's your handle? I got mad MC heads upon a mantle.
Ooh! Violators, every set from 3 to 4 feet, keep it locked right here.
Hey yo, check this out!
For all the pioneers, I'm going way back.
We got the hottest DJs coming to you live.
In the mix.
From 3 to 4. We got the real monster. Log in every set on iAxis.
Yo, check it out.
Unlimited radio.
Word up. What's the
dealie? We back, y'all. Violators Radio in full effect.
What's cracking?
We left off right before the break with a question. The CEO said, "What is a soulmate? Please define a soulmate."
But before you get to Al, can you give us a definition of a soulmate from a biblical standpoint?
Not a problem. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
We're going to go to Ephesians 5. Yeah, the Lord keeps pointing me to Ephesians today for some reason. Starting at the, oh boy, I wish I had my glasses. I think that's the 28th verse. Okay? Ephesians 5, 28th verse. It says, "So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourished it and cherished it, even as the Lord the church. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ in the church. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband."
Okay. Amen.
Amen. So now that's from a biblical side of it. And you know the volley is going to give you the street side of it. so the fact is that saying that from what if you could say it in a summary is this.
Okay. So what it's saying is that when man loves himself enough, that he should have room enough to love his mate.
Right.
Okay, and if he love his mate according to the way that the Lord has loved the church, okay, then they should come together as one and be one flesh. Okay, no longer being concerned of the things that their parents taught them, but what they do together as a couple.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, and that's even deeper. That's even deeper what I asked for, because now you don't left. Once you become that relationship, that's that relationship,
Right.
and that marriage relationship. That once you become one, you leave all the teachings and learning from your parents alone,
Right.
because now you're starting to build a
Together.
relationship of your own. Yeah. And how many of us have? I know I've been married once, and being married once and being in a relationship with that person, I didn't think that was my soulmate, for one thing. I think at the time I did care for her, I did love her because we got married, but something was missing. The family aspect of it was missing. The respect for one another was missing. So sometimes people get into this other factuation of love and sex.
Right.
Not
So
the overall process of what it means to be in a relationship.
Right.
Because sex and that factuation of love, people jump on it and run with it until they realize who they really with.
Right. So here's the issue with that. Okay. When we start utilizing our flesh to relate to another person, okay, there's no love in that. That's just a desire, a passion, and that desire and passion only lasts for a moment or after the act is finished. It's about what after that act. Okay, how can y'all come together and still love and still cherish each other and still want to be together? A lot of times people dwell into relationships and they don't know themselves. Wow. So before you can get into a relationship, you have to know yourself.
Right.
In order for you to know yourself, you have to have a relationship with God.
Right.
Okay, because He's going to reveal all things unto you. Okay, and when you've dealt with the things that have had you bound up and the things that have kept you from moving forward in life and those things that kind of don't let you see beyond the trees, okay, until you reach that level, you can't be in a relationship with someone else.
Right.
Because all you're doing is bringing baggage and heartache and all type of stuff. So if your relationship is based on your shortcomings and your faults and those barriers that you haven't overcome, then you don't have room to love the way you need to love another person.
Wow. Well, that's why I say I'm waiting. I'm not just gonna just come out of something and just jump into something else. I need to be better of myself. I need to be prepared to be in the next relationship.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I give myself 5 years, but that's just me giving me, time. But I know that God will put somebody in my way when it's my time to, whether good or bad, but when it's time for me to take that next step. But for now.
But it is a key point that Al just said. Did you find Harry yet?
That's what he's doing.
Still, I mean, not all the way there, but yeah,
And that's the hardest. That's the hardest part to say. That did you find me? Did I find myself?
Right, absolutely.
That's the hardest thing to do, to say I found myself.
Now I evaluate myself a little more different coming from this long relationship, and what I want now compared to what I had then. So if I can't find it, then I'm just not gonna force myself into something just to say, oh, I have somebody or I love somebody.
Right.
Just not gonna be. I'm not gonna be happy. So I'll stay my ass the way I am.
Oh,
yeah. You got something or you good? Oh, okay. Well, here we go. It took me a minute because I was saying after my past experience that I wasn't going to do it again. Because I was like, nah, I can't do it. It's not going to happen. But as time went on, like you said, you got to find yourself. So I started building myself up, started getting myself together, and I started becoming comfortable with myself. And in the midst of all that, I still was going through a couple of things, but I still was building me up. So, and my relationship with God, I always had one. Never going to stop having one. It's going to keep going until the end, to my end of my days. I'm going to keep going with God because I know God has been there for me from day one. There's a lot of times where I was like, I don't know how I did this or how I got through this or how I got home or whatever the case. And I sat there and said, you know what? I said that was God, because there's no way in the world I should have made it home sometime.
Amen.
Yep. You know what I mean? So it took me a little while to get myself together. And then I started dating. And then when I started dating, we started becoming, exclusive. And it's been me and her from day one. And then, like I said, I didn't think I was going to do it. But then it happened because I found her. I saw her and we started, and I started going out. It took me a few seconds because I'm not going to lie. She was like, let's go to lunch. And I was like, I don't know yet. You know what I mean? Wife really told me, she was like, I didn't know yet. And everybody's like, why you don't want to go to lunch? I'm like, nah, I'm still trying to get out of this where I'm at right now. So, well, long story short, she's my wife.
Amen. Congratulations.
Love Boots. That's my wife. Love her to death. She's my ride or die. She do things that a wife's supposed to do. She keeps me in check. She helps me out. She don't agree with me. If there's something wrong, she's going to be like, you know what? I think you should do it this way. I might get mad, but I'm listening. You know what I mean? Because you don't want somebody to just always agree with you and say, okay, no problem.
Absolutely.
You always want somebody, if it's wrong, let them tell you so that you can see it from somewhere else. That's the only way to be in a relationship. You got to have communication. You got to listen. It just got to happen that way. And it got to be a lot of love there. You got to have love. You got to have communication. Doors open. Communication is the key.
Biggest,
Yes, you got to talk. Because sometimes, I used to get quiet and just let things go and just keep moving. And then when it gets to that one point, that one thing, then everything comes out.
Yeah.
Then you blow up and everything come out. But it makes no sense to do that because life is too short, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that right there, you building up stress levels. Stress kills. You're not trying to do that. You're trying to live a good life here. I made it to 51. I want to keep going.
Amen. Hallelujah. I'm sorry not to cut you off. Just to piggyback off of what Darryl was saying. It's very important that your mate has their own voice.
Yes.
Okay, and you don't put that voice in a box and not give them a chance to spread their wings and do the things that they know is right. Also, your mate should be able to check you, okay, in excellence, okay, and not punish you, but let you know that where you're going with this is not right, and you need to be able to lend that ear and open your mind and your wisdom to hear what your mate is saying to you. Because a lot of times we as men, we have this thing where we want to be protectors and providers, and it's our way, and we just going to do what we got to do. But then again, that woman comes with that infinite wisdom that kinds of straighten us out.
Right.
And one last thing, I'm sorry. This is when you know that you really got a ride or die soulmate. Is when you in the lowest of your low. When she comes and she supports you and strengthens you, she lets you know everything is going to be all right, but most of all, she holds you tight and lets you know that she ain't going to leave you.
Right.
Yes.
That's what's important in a relationship.
And that is definitely a key, Al. Like you said, that communication. That sometimes us brothers, like as we have that warrior mentality. We want to go out and conquer, and fight and bring back the prize. You know what I'm saying? Bring back the prize.
Right.
Bring back that turkey. Bring back that chicken. Bring back that food to provide. And then we come home. We want to have that pat on the back. You provided for us.
Right.
That cushion of saying that you did for us. That we appreciate you.
Right.
And a lot of men, that's all they want. I want to be appreciated for what I do.
Right.
Not for what I didn't do, but for what I do. Because at times when you do something wrong, you hear it.
Right.
When you do something right, you get that's what you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to get appreciation on that too.
Right. But here's the thing though, Chris, right? Is a lot of times we go out and we do those things, but we never take the time out to say who's holding it down while we out there doing what we need to do. You know what I mean? And that level of respect has to be reciprocal too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, they like their compliments. We like ours here and there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we understand that you're holding the fort down at home while we're doing what we're doing, but it just goes both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really don't need to hear it too much because we got that masculine.
I want to hear it.
You know,
No, we
well,
wanna
some
hear
of
it.
us don't want to hear it consistently. But women like the compliment more.
Yo,
than
Fred, I want flowers and all that. I want flowers, candy.
You know,
I want some.
Right.
I want that too.
Right.
You know, I want some candles. My house be smelling good with candles.
Right.
Right.
No, but it's right.
Yeah,
As-
those are like romantic. I'm just saying as far as just like
No,
compliments.
hold on. Don't leave it at those on right. Those appreciation.
No,
gifts.
those appreciation. Well, I was just saying by just compliments. That's it. You know, not. I wasn't talking about candles and all that.
Should give me a turkey sandwich when I come home.
Listen, let me drop a jewel real quick.
Go ahead, Frederick.
At the end of the day, man, we all the same thing they like. We like too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be like, yo, babe, you did the right thing today. You did your thing. I appreciate what you.
Push the mic to you.
Okay. I appreciate what you did today. I appreciate this. I appreciate that. Because when you get appreciated, it makes you move a little better for them. It makes you do more for them. And not to say it's always about material items, material gift. You can just say, so how your day going, babe? And then, that you could be like, oh, well, guess what? Thank you for telling me I had going through something today, but you made me just say that little bit, how you doing? That made me feel some kind of way. Mm-hmm. That's what we all want sometimes. Sometimes you might be down. You might be like, damn, your girl calling you, blah, 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 blah. You be like, hey, how you doing?
Right? You gotta stop it in the middle.
Yeah, because right now I learned to just be patient in my mind now. Like usually I should react. I get crazy and get all irate. Now I'm like, yo, I don't argue no more.
Mm-hmm.
My pressure's down now. I'm in a good level in my space in my life.
I see
need
your
all
stomach
that.
went down too, brother.
It's going.
I see that.
Don't believe me, just watch. But what I'm saying is like you gotta be like you said, you gotta have peace within yourself.
Yeah.
And it took me damn near 40-something years to understand that I needed peace. Like I needed to stop being in all these radical situations I was in and things like that. It made me like crazy and getting all outraged and stupid shit. I said, wait, now look at it, I'm like, you was a stupid mother. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like goodness gracious. But sometimes it takes the savage out of you to get inner peace. Like I said, if I knew peace was like this all this time, I'd been had that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But it takes, and Al said something, it takes maturity. I think Al has said it many
Absolutely.
times before.
Absolutely.
And today, it's maturity also for us as men. Become maturing within ourselves and finding the right places where we're going.
Right.
And once we find that after that, nobody can never take it
Yeah,
from you.
yeah.
And then you become that diva now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now, this is what I want. This is what I'm not dealing with. This is the, and then you start, because before we tolerate. I'm not saying we tolerate.
Yes, you did. You tolerate it.
I ain't gonna make it so harsh.
No, I'm not saying
but
that
it was what it is. You tolerate things just to please.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because we become pleasers at times.
Right.
Because you don't want that argument.
Yeah, but that's not relationship.
And that's what Fred was saying. Until he starts speaking, so you say
Right.
you still have a voice too in a relationship. Because a lot of times if you say, "Oh, I'm keeping quiet," and then you go, "Oh, I'm tired of this." Now you don't build up, or I'm keeping quiet.
That's called cray-cray
until the giant comes out.
Right, but the problem with that is you saying I'm tired of this, but she don't know what you're tired of because you never spoke about it.
Right, because then now where all this is coming from is the next question.
Oh, now you got an attitude.
Oh, yeah, like where you got it? Where did this come from?
Oh, why you talk about it back then?
Right,
right.
You know what's so crazy? Let me say what's so crazy, Joe. Let me tell you some craziness. You know, once you get crazy, once you out of control, you pissed off now. You get petty on them. You don't understand you being petty. You know you start getting petty. You start bringing up the dates that they did something to you that pissed you off.
Right. Which at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter anymore because that was then.
Right.
If you didn't say nothing back then, don't say nothing now.
I'm sorry. How long ago was that?
Right. 6 months. Why are we talking about this?
It's in the statute. I'm going.
Now it's in the statute.
It's in the
But
statute.
I hear what y'all saying about that being in the past. But if somebody's bringing it up, that means it was never resolved.
Right.
That means it's still in their heart. It's still in their spirit.
Right.
And in order for them to release that, they got to speak about it.
Right.
Okay, because somebody carrying that spirit or that demon in them, can trigger something that's crazy. I was watching I think it was BT, and about Phil Hartman's wife killing him, right? Mm-hmm. And this dude was faithful. He was doing what he needed to do. He just liked being out on the water on his boat. Mm-hmm. And she had a lot of stuff in her where they tried counseling, but a lot of other stuff she didn't reveal.
Right.
He comes home one night and she kills him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? and because she held so much in her. You know what I mean? So we as people got to be conscious of what we holding on to, because those things could be detrimental to our health. Okay, or somebody else's.
And not trying to be funny. Me and Dal talked about this going back when Facebook first came up. Right, that was an avenue for people to vent a lot of things on Facebook, even though you vented things about situations you're going through. But that was therapy for people. It was a social therapy for people.
They still do it now.
They still do. I'm saying, but when it first came out, because people were like, oh, why are you saying that? Because sometimes you can't talk to the person you need to talk to.
Right.
You don't have no one that you want to talk to, so you start writing.
Right.
And writing is a way of
and even if that person, y'all don't follow each other, there's people that troll other people. So I'll write it because I know you're going to troll me, and you'll see it.
But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the releasing of energy.
Right.
The release of energy is the fact that when you release it, even though you get to release it to the person that you need to release it to, you still have to release it.
Right.
Because if you don't, it harbors inside of you.
Right, absolutely.
I remember times when I was working with transit, I'd be on the platform, I start talking to a stranger. Yo, I got to let this go.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, somebody's going to get it.
Now, it happens to me at my job now. As I'm walking around and just people just talk to me.
So you have to release that energy to let it go out from you. Not saying that the person that you have that for is let go, but you have to let it go.
Right.
And when you talk to the person, now you're more at ease because now you probably talk to your bro, your moms, your brother, and people that you had. Like, you release it on other people. Now you got a whole nother different world perspective of it, and now you can sit back when you get that person like, you know what, I forgave you a long time ago. I just want to understand how I felt.
And that's what I was just getting ready to say, that opens up the door for you to start the forgiveness process. Because here's the thing. A lot of times we do things as people and we want forgiveness, but we're not willing to forgive our fellow man.
Right.
And if we can't forgive our fellow man, God is not going to forgive us. Amen. So we have to be strong in those aspects and say, you know what? If I want to do the right thing, I got to be able to be in a position to be right. Amen. So when we do those things, we're like, wow. It just opens up another door for a relationship because the person never thought that you would come from that angle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a loving angle when you start forgiving people.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how much you hurt.
One of the things I like to do that my wife and I do is that if we have something on our mind, we discuss it between each other, and then instead of getting mad with each other, we still talking. Because now you talk, you got it out, and usually after you do that, you mad. So now you like mad at each other, you ain't talking to each other, whatever the case may be. Nah, I get it out, I'm finished.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm done.
Right.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
You want to go have a drink? You want to go do this? What you want to do? You want to go eat? You hungry? Whatever.
Right. And that shows,
whatever it is, that's maturity.
Right. That's what I was
us
gonna say.
being
Absolutely.
men and women.
Shows
you know
a
what I
level
mean?
of maturity.
So it also shows respect and growth.
Right. Amen.
Exactly.
Amen.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
You know that's real shit to me. Even to me, because Petty Freddy was something else.
Yep. So I just want to give a quick shout out to our brother Amu and his wife Lakisa, because they was hitting us up as well, and she was saying that she gives him flowers and candy, and she even make bread pudding.
Amen. Hallelujah. God bless you.
Take a piece of her hair, and put in some water, send it to us. We're gonna make a duplicate.
You gonna plan her.
You gonna plan her.
But you know they say though too, right? In all actuality, like you should sometimes you can forgive a person without them even saying sorry.
Yeah.
That's what people. It's not for you. It's for me.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I could be like I said, I'm hard in malice and drama for you that it shouldn't be that way. Because at the end of the day, I used to look at people like, I can't stand him. And I'm telling y'all, you're talking to him?
Why are you pointing at me?
No, I'm not saying to you. No, what I'm saying is, Matt, I had to learn something. I didn't really learn something. I learned, like one time, you remember time, I was like, I don't talk to them. Y'all know, when y'all talking to that person, I don't fuck with them. But I had to learn, like, that's like, you know what? I can't think for someone to make them feel the way I feel about a person.
Right.
You know what? But you will see, and everything will reveal itself in time. But I had to learn to say, you know what, God, remove the people that's not poisonous to my toxins or to my energy, to my life. Get them, remove them from my place. And guess what happens? You start losing people you like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's the key.
Yeah.
You know what, Fred? Because even one time you told me back in the days, Fred. So what? That's our enemy. Let's speak to him. Yo, Ali, I don't know. You're a different dude. I said, yo, Fred, I keep him close.
And that's fact. And you get,
And that's what the word says.
Why we talking this dude? Like, I'm ready, like, yo, you know, I'm ready to go ham. Like, look at this dude. Let's just get him. But you know what it is? That's called maturity and growth. And I'm telling you, it took me a long time to understand
These last 5 years for me have been
growth.
growth.
Because like, I look at people now, like they be like, hey, I'm like this.
Hey.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you too much more. I'm going to give you too much lip service, but
I'll give you the hey. I respect you.
I never gave you a hey.
Yeah. That's it.
Maybe next time I say hi. But Tom.
Listen.
You know what?
This has been a great conversation, right?
Right.
We on the top of the hour.
Oh yeah. That's
We're on
right.
the top of the hour, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna let D Smooth
kill him,
do his thing, and
his
come back
thing.
at 4:15 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
About
Oh,
that.
we got topics too.
We got topics going on, and we got guests chiming in. This is a great thing.
Right.
We want y'all to hit that link. If you're getting that link that we send it to y'all, hit the link. Listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
You can chime back in on the text with us. You can come back onto to the Violator Facebook page.
Yep.
You go into YouTube on Violators IX Radio YouTube
Right.
page and hit those links so we can get you. We need y'all to come in and see what we doing to help us bring these shows to you. To
Go ahead. Go to www.iaxisradio.com and log in, because right now you can see us live. You go there, you can see us live. We have the iAccess Radio app. Get that app, get onto us, and you can see us right now.
Oh, people doing both. I'm laughing.
Yeah,
They
that's what we
doing
want.
both. They actually doing both
That's,
live.
that's what we
They
want
on
to do.
YouTube and on
We need your family. Let's buy black.
Let's go. Yeah,
Let's buy black, brown,
Brown.
anything within color.
Hey.
You spoke to the other day. I said, bro. I said support black business and support each other.
That's
and
right.
people thought I was black. They're like, what you mean by that? I said, listen, blacks and Hispanics are blacks.
Yeah.
We all minorities. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we support each other. That's the problem right now. Once we support each other, there's nothing that we can't do.
I'm Manuno.
Real quick, I just want to let you know before we go to break, our guests will not be able to make it. Something popped up, so they're not coming.
We
so
do us.
we just do us for the rest of the hours.
Yay.
All right.
Well, hit Dawn back up. I'm gonna tell you this
I
on the
know
air.
she ain't
Hit Dawn back up.
She don't
Tell
know, she
Dawn
don't know.
they should call in and say they couldn't make it.
True.
Let them call in
If they want to.
if they want to.
Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, nah. Don't even worry about it. It's all good.
Shoot, next time I'm gonna charge you.
Exactly. So,
All right.
DJ D Smooth, you ready, my brother?
You already know.
I know that's right. With that Violator t-shirt on, I like that shirt. Come on, let's go.
You are now listening to Violators Unlimited Radio on iAccess Radio. You can catch the Violators every Saturday, 3 to 5, or tune in, listen in, or call in. You also can catch the Violators on streaming.radio.co. Violators Unlimited Radio.
I stay hard like an erection. I'm burning suckers, so wear protection. Now who's next when Ed's flexing? I'm the bread and you are just a crumb off. Jerking your Jimmy, but you still can't come off. I'm from Roxbury, the berry, but not the fruit, y'all. Don't make me act like where I come from, cause it's brutal. Hold my bone in a zone that's neutral. Soon to be large, the whole 9 yards, but I ain't suit, y'all. Suckers be swearing that their staring is gonna scare me. Look but don't touch, and if you do, be prepared, G, to go out. Just like your first day off punishment. The Bulldogs, Roxbury, and Boston is what I represent. The Black United Leaders living directly on grooving sounds. At first you didn't know us, but now it's like you'll put me down. We didn't get in there so you can get in with us. You wasn't down when we was riding the bus. So put on your Adidas and step off. I got to have it. No need for me to run away. Brother, put the gun away. You wanna take my life away as if we were in combat. You can buy some new Adidas, but you can't buy my life back. Hey, yo, what's up with that? Why is it like that? Let's stand together, y'all, and fight that in a race. To replace waste with a taste just
takes place back in the South Bronx. We're at the age of 14, I was already knocking off punks. The suckers were scared to death. Every time I walk by, I hear them niggas take their last breath. See, I just didn't give a fuck. And if you had a sheepskin, a leather bomber, you was getting stuck. That was the way it was. One day I went to visit my aunt and stuck up my cuz. See, shit was fucked up back then. No matter what the fuck I did, I never had no ends. And my mom's was on welfare. Hey yo, I knew I had a fuck
That's what I'm called on the street. Could not and cheat, but really it be. You see, I'm streetwise. A con game pro, kicking the Barbie bullshit, too smart for Willie Bobo. Not stressing 5-0, hot hand and CeeLo. Live in the land of crooks, yes, Brooklyn's the borough. Homicide central, East New York. With a manic, depressive psycho murderer stalk. Walk like a ninja on the asphalt. Here, talk is cheap, you outline in chalk. And there's more hard times than on good times. And most niggas dedicate their life to crime. So I'm steady scheming, won't work for a dime. Used to get tax-free loot all the time. All the type slick can't fess on root because dirty rotten scoundrels. Dirty rotten scoundrels. Before trains were graffiti proof, I used to get loose. Dirty rotten since the days of the deuce. Dirty because of the skin I'm in. The fact I have melanin automatically makes me a felon. Even though I'm righteous, rotten's what you're yelling, but I'm not chain snatching or drug selling. According to your books, you said I would be damn like Cam Scoundrel, opposite of the king that I am. But when I get funny, we can get rummy. In about 4 seconds, but that you get money. Speak, future by tricks that pass your system.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you who is more dramatic, of this one or that one, the white one or the black one. Pick the punk and I'll jump up to attack one. KRS-One is just the gotta lead a crew. Right up to your face and diss you. Everyone saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, SCOTT. I just laugh, cause no one can defeat me. This is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry, you know it's me. This is my philosophy, many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable, I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect. Cause that's just what KR collects. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft pump? You walk down the street and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we stood up for the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is thick, and we're real life. We roll correctly. A lot of suckers would like to forget me, but they can't. Cause like a champ, I have got a record of knocking out the frauds in a second. On the mic, I believe that you should get loose. I haven't come to tell you I got juice. I just produce, create, innovate on a higher level. I'll be back, but for now, just settle. In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I'll play the 9 and you play the target. You all know my name, so I guess I'll just start it. Or should I say start this? Teaching other artists styles and new concepts and their hardest. Yo, cause I'm a teacher and Scott is a scholar. It ain't about money, cause we all make dollars. That's why I walk with my head up. When I hear whack rhymes, I get fed up. Rap is like a setup, a lot of games, a lot of suckers with colorful names. I'm so-and-so, I'm this, I'm that, but they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black, I'm brown. From the boogie down, productions, of course, our music be thumping. Others say they're bad, but they're bugging. Let me show you something now about hip-hop, about D-Nice, Melody, and Scotland Rock. I get a pen, a pencil, a marker. Mainly what I write is for the average New Yorker. Some MCs be talking and talking, trying to show how black people are walking. Back in the days, I knew rap would never die. I used to listen to Awesome 2 on WHBI. I used to hear all kind of rap groups before sampling loops. Rappers wore bell-bottom lease suits. Me and Kenny couldn't afford that, so we would go to the park when they was jamming to hear rap. I used to listen to the Cops Broke It Up. I always thought to myself, damn, why they fucked it up? But nevertheless, I was in love with the microphone, and it stayed that way until I left home. On the streets of New York, now I'm free. But with freedom comes big responsibility. I used to walk around driven by the force. I remember how large Super Rhymes was, but he fell off. I used to wonder about crews they used to rock. They were large, but none of them could manage to stay on top. Do you ever think about when you out of here? Record deal and video out of here. Mercedes-Benz and Range Rover out of here, no doubt. BDP is old school, but we ain't going out.
Law finesse in effect, cause I rhyme hard. Look good, flow smooth, yeah, the whole 9 yard.
We ain't tear MCs that's up near. I make the girl strip naked and just give it here. It's like taking candy from a kid in a baby carriage. Suckers vanish because I do crazy damage. Crews I smoke in this, don't even joke with this. Just listen to the sounds of the phone vocalist.
Ain't that something? Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Ain't that something? Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Ain't that something? Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Ain't that something? Damn, it feels good to see people up on it.
Now I'm the man with intellect, no one to disrespect. I kick a rhyme and make them C's wanna hit the deck and give it up and use their rhymes as a sacrifice. Brothers try their best, they ain't even half as nice. They try to kick it by using that sword for rap. Me sound whack, nigga, please come off of that. I'm mystical, musical, I might confuse a few. Lord Finesse getting funky as usual, releasing some fresh work, sparking the network, cause I'm the expert. Wearing sneakers and sweatshirts, jeans and hoods, there's no doubt that I rap good. I walk with a bop with my hat turned backwards. To many, I may look like a hoodlum, but I'm a rapper and a pretty damn good one. Cause I could get smooth and mellow while like a juvenile, or get swift with the gift and just lose the crowd. State the facts, create the rap. Those who try to down me, better step on my face with that. Cause I could get more like many or any one of them. I take a 9 when you rate me from 1 to 10.
All the fellas on the corner posted up 20 deep with your F on your hip, ready to flip. Whenever you empty your clip, dip, grip your sidekick, you got skill. Your best bet is to chill and do yourself a favor. Don't come nowhere near the hell with that bullshit. Word, money, grip, and a caution. Make a reminisce of Frank Nitty, reinforce. I'ma win MOB's last generation. Straight up and down it like you want a conversation. I patch my gat and I got the state strapped. I bust mine. Don't try to sneak up on me from behind. Don't sleep, I get deep when I creep. I see right now and I got to show you it ain't nothing sweet. Go get your motherfucking hammer and act like you want drama. I send a message to your mama. Hello, did you know you want sunglasses? I am licensed to kill and he has been marked for death. He's up the hill in the back of the building with 2 in the dome. I left him stiff on in the toe.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it raw.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it raw.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it raw.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it raw.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it right.
Down with the king for years, about 10 of them. Recruiting suckers, macking, Mike, and making men of them. Tears and fears for my peers, they risen. You think that it is, if not it isn't. Race for the border, my daughter could beat her banging out. Cheeks rocking beats in the streets and it's time for hanging out. Gather, or rather form a circle around out loud. Just cause brothers or others could never ever rock a crowd. Is it because he's running off with the mouth? Or was he really clearly trying to play it out? No, shut him down, the king with the crown. Cause all you wanna be is Dickie down.
Come on.
Me to say some MC rhymes, so
take this for example. Young brothers want rap, cause in the life they're living, you can't have steps. Live in the mix. You know I fly with. Get a dent, pull a screwdriver, and be off quick with the dope ride, yeah, and a rowdy crew. We could bag us a Benz and an Audi too. Even a Jeep or van, goddamn, we're getting ours, yo. Take a trip up the strip and be like stars, so it doesn't matter if the cops be scoping. They can't do jack, that's why young brothers open to do anything, anywhere, any place. Buck wild in another court case, it's the code of the streets. They might say that we're a menace to society, but at the same time I say, why is it me? Am I the target for destruction? What about the system and total corruption? I can't work at no fast food joint, I got some talent, so don't you get my point? I'll organize some brothers and get crazy loot, selling D-I-U-G-S's and black and dollar troops. Cause the fat dough, yo, that suits me fine. I gotta have it so I can eat 'em up, Al!
Bring on the moles and don't snooze a doze, cause I'm ripping up shows. Hold your nose, dead bodies are around. I leave scratch marks under the tears of a clown. I write rhymes that shine like
I give nothing but a beat. Pumps about to get beat down. I give nothing but a beat. Pumps about to get beat down. I give nothing but a beat. Pumps about to get beat down. I give nothing but a beat. Pumps about to get beat down. Give nothing but a beat.
One day
when I was riding on the train, I seen these two kids talking about the Nubian rain had fallen. I didn't say nothing cause these kids caught my goat. Even pull my coat like a murder that they wrote. So this kid without swagging, I'm blazing, looking dagger. So I got to so used to my July that I am. I can rock and jam, make the world drop.
Say peace to cats who rock Mac knowledges, street astrologists, light up the mic guard knowledges, fly joints like character points, Corolla, Motorola, holder, play it guard, he pack over the shoulder, chrome tanks, play it like Yanks, check the franchise, front on my guys, my enterprise, splash many lives, repeller fakes like reflectors, he has sugar in his ear in his last crack career, we can him, manhandle him, if you wanna, run in his cribbo, get ditto, skate like a limo, and jet to the fly state, relate, take a break down the eighth and then wait, drop it like Drake, thugs, they be bowing and screwing, we canoeing, claim they doing the same, we doing. The union is the same style, as a trainer boy jump the turnstile on the alley, try to challenge God for the new bounce, especially that aluminum bat in the act, relax, laid back, sell a grenade a day, it pays black, the Mac 10 flex, white cats like Windex, index, finger be sore, busting these fly spread, while he can't count, crazily grins, provide plans, laying with my and my mans and Lex lands, we losing them, jet to the stash and now Jerusalem, abusing them, rocking his jewels like we using them, low pro star, 7 thick waves, rock polar, roll with the older guard.
Put up, what up, bo, suckers wanna flow, but they got no show. So I'ma grab the mic, flip a script, believe the stun. Buckshot's the one that gets the job done. Mic check, I get paid to wreck your set. Get ready to check, cause I'm a threat to your fret. No host bar, incomplete move fakers. Best to play the back and watch a girl, I might take her. If she's a crab, I'm a dissident slide. If she try to rip, I got my Smith on my side. Word to God, here I comes to make weight. Rugged and rough, killing your set every day. Microphone check, 1, 2, here we go. And I'ma let you know who got the flow. Spitting my verbs like an automatic weapon. Suckers keep stepping, cause I'ma let you know.
Got something for your eardrums. Back on the scene, long time no hear from. It's the funky man, the brother with the same sound I've been cooling. A body and some change now. So hand over the microphone, cause it's my turn. The brother with the fade, half moon and long sideburns. Nice doping, keep the girl scoping. Say the funky shit and get all the niggas open. So heed that, don't try to yap and give me feedback. I'm getting that ass, believe that, can it? I steal your show like a bandit. I get paid while you're broke like mass transit. You're not as smooth as this, so what can you do to this? Brothers need to stop and step with that foolishness. I'm the type to interrupt your party. I don't need a phone to reach out and touch somebody. Give me a mic that's just as good as one. Leave the party as what your whack MC should have done. Cause y'all starving, I'm living extra large in. I'm swinging shit as if my name was Tarzan. Yeah, cause I'm on some old new shit. Got more styles than you see in a kung fu flick. Mike's a C's, wax a pool opponents off with ease. I'm more deadlier than a venereal disease. So think twice. Those who think I'm a fool, I'm shining more than a tire full of armor ore. It's more finesse and I got shit planned. Hot damn, it's the return of the funky man.
Mad brothers know his name. Mad brothers know his name.
Brothers get cash, but I get way more. In the 90s, I'm getting paid for rhyming in the 21st century. When asked who the funkiest, you better mention me. I go all out while a lot of crews be frontin'. I know and they know that they can't do me nothing, cause I'm smooth and while the skills I utilize. Lyrics so advanced, you think my brain was computerized. So who needs a partner or a sidekick when it comes to being funky? I got all that old fly shit, the rough and rugged, plus the pimp smooth rhymes. I polish off opponents like a shoe shine. They be frontin' like they on a crazy tip, trying to hang, but they soften and bake, soften and bake, soften and bake, soften and bake.
Violators. We online, baby. Violators. Unlimited. Radio. Online. Every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. Log on iAccess. Unlimited. And this is Unlimited. Radio.
Violator for life.
I'm certified.
Yo.
Yeah.
listen. This show is going good. Want the listeners to understand that our guest wasn't able to make it today. They had other situations that happened. So next time we're gonna rebook them. So that's the Beat 139.
Right. Harlem
in effect. They probably had a block party. so we gonna catch them next time. But we're gonna keep with this topic going on in like a couple of minutes. But what we want to do is bring up Hero and talk about some sports.
Hero got some topics?
You got some sports going on.
VSPN. All right, well, let's start off with some sad news first, so we don't have to end it in sad news.
Sounds like a plan.
Defensive player for the Cleveland Browns, Chris Smith, lost his wife to an incident on the highway. The lady was intoxicated. She took the door. Well, a tire blew out on the Smith family, and they then they went into the medium, and then from the medium they pulled to the shoulder, and while on the shoulder, a lady that was intoxicated came by and took the door and then hit Mrs. Smith his girlfriend, which is his girlfriend, and unfortunately she passed away. So this is 4 weeks from having their daughter.
Yes.
And daughter name is Heaven.
Word up.
So that's a sad story.
So, our prayers go to Chris Smith. I know he had that game on Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Against my Jets.
He had just went out with her Tuesday night because that happened Wednesday night because they were all from practice. So
wow.
And for him, he came back to work and said, "This is what she would want me to do."
Right.
He was on the field, and I think both camps went up to him and said, our condolences, everything. So from the Violators, from Violator Sports, we want to tell you, Chris Smith, we with you. Our prayers with you and the family.
That's right.
I know you're going to be a strong father to your daughter. Brother, keep your head up.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
On another note.
Uh-oh.
AB.
Uh-oh. Lord have mercy.
Has been released.
Absolutely benign.
Who's AB?
Antonio Brown.
Of the Patriots.
From the ex-Patriot.
Ex-Patriot.
How you on two teams
lot of bread.
without playing?
You played.
He played the first game. He played the one game with the second game with the Patriots. But just one game and two teams. That's
because your ego got the best of you, champ.
Look, can I add?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
This is my problem right here. Antonio Brown, to me, has a mental issue. You want to know why I say that? Why are you group texting the girl, not the one that's suing him, but another one that was supposed to come out to talk about he raped her too? he's group texting her talking about, nah, this ain't happening. So now you stirring up trouble again. Why are you keeping in contact with these women that's getting you in trouble? What is wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong.
Bill Belichick said, I can't take this.
No, he don't play that.
Nah, he ain't with that. He was like, yo, you got to go. And I say Bill Belichick because he has a lot. He's the one that's hiring and firing. They gave him that power.
Yeah.
He's a coach. But he has
a say so.
Yes, he has the say in hiring and firing.
Firing, draft choices.
Yes, exactly. Not
It's
many
his
coaches
team.
can do that.
You're the owner, but it's my team.
Right. Robert Kraft said, okay, I'm leaving the team in your hands.
To a degree.
Yeah, to a degree.
Only way you can't mess with is Tom Brady.
Right. So my thing is, what is wrong with this guy? Why are you group texting a woman and you just stirring up trouble? So when they found out, allegedly, when they found out, they was like, nah, we can't deal with this no more. And they released him. First, you had $30 million guaranteed with Oakland. Then you had $10 million guaranteed with the Patriots. Now you have nothing.
Which I'm pretty sure if he would have had a great season, they were gonna extend. They would extend
He started
his
out in the
contract.
second game. He was doing good.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, they still go by season. You know,
Yeah, of
one
course.
game is not going to do it.
They're not.
But guaranteed, they would have extended him. They would have definitely signed him for a few more years.
But let me ask you a quick question, because everybody failed to realize these are still young men.
Right.
These are still young men
With
and
a lot
when
of money.
And when these things happened, they was even younger. So with these young men, don't have nobody have that presence of somebody behind them says that's not the right thing to do, or if you have a lot of yes men's behind you, you're gonna do what you want to do.
Of
If you have
course.
somebody that's stern and be focused on what you need to do for your life, and then you move differently. And he, to me, I don't know him personally. I don't know him from any place in the world, but from his actions, says that he does what he wants to do, and when he does it, he's like whatever. Think that money could buy people and set them up. And
Not
it
just
doesn't.
money. When you
just
used to
lost
be
a
the
lot of money.
star, you know, of your school teams,
Right.
you know, you get all that. Yeah, you get all that preference treatment, you know, and then you got everybody just riding
Right.
the bandwagon.
But
So
now there's no bandwagon because as soon as that money, everybody see that you really don't have any more money left. Guess what?
no, the wagon went. He's still with the donkey.
You be pulling that wagon yourself. Already.
Only way, if everything just disappears and then the news cycle goes on.
But the first young lady, she only taking him to civil court because she just want money. If he raped you 3 different times, why are you not taking him to a criminal court?
Right.
You just want money.
Statute of limitations.
Let me tell you.
But they baited him. They baited him though, because he sit there and still trolls them and still replies to stupid. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Right.
But let me tell you.
You blew a big opportunity for yourself.
Killed yourself.
Let me tell you who also chimed in.
Who's that?
OJ.
Oh, yeah. What he said?
He said, I don't know you very well, but what I can tell you is you don't play with Belichick. If you don't go by the rules of Belichick, you do not play on his team.
It's plain and simple. Just what I said earlier. That man has that power. Robert Kraft gave him that power.
But I mean, you know what? I'm not mad at him. Regardless of the fact, I'm not mad at Belichick. But at the end of the day, you disruptive.
Right.
You're bringing too much controversy to a team that we trying to win a chip.
Yeah, exactly. So, what else?
All right, well, we're going to stay on football so we can end it there.
How about them Cowboys?
We'll talk about them tomorrow.
Wow.
Nah, it ain't no bias. I just keep it within New York. I try to keep it within New York just to keep it simple.
We can't be just one.
It's New England's not New York.
That's Boston, isn't it?
That's not New York, though.
New England. It's not Massachusetts.
It's
I'm
New
sorry.
York.
Anyway.
So while the Jets look forward, I'm trying to get their first win this weekend, which we all
What's
know.
the name of they quarterback?
Donald.
He's still big. But he's not playing. But who's the other kid that's playing? Luke Falk? Who the heck is
Luke
that?
Falk. Well, he's third string.
Yeah.
They give him the
But-
crush him last week, didn't they?
If I'm not mistaken, he has some. They were saying he has some type of relationship with Tom Brady, which is not going to change the outcome of the game.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yeah, they're up there in Foxborough trying to see if they get their first win. And
isn't New England favored?
Yeah, by a lot, a whole lot.
I just wanted to ask that question.
All right, well, we're gonna go from the 7th train to the 4th train.
Okay, where we going?
Well, we're going to the New York Yankees. Well, let's finish football. Let's just end it with the fact that the New York Giants Eli will not be starting this week.
Who's starting?
Daniel Jones. We're gonna give the
Giants.
I tell you, look.
Listen, but we're gonna keep taking losses. Or we're gonna
gonna help you win.
Well, he's mobile. He's mobile.
Shit, Eli was mobile.
Yeah.
Listen, Daniel Jones looked like one of them killer boyfriends on Lifetime movies.
Hello.
Listen, what we need him
like
to
a
do
murderer.
we need him to kill the Buccaneers, and then let's start going from there.
They're gonna smoke you.
All right, well, Dallas plays tomorrow, everybody.
Landslide.
Are we favored?
I didn't check.
Dirty.
But anyway, yeah, they're playing tomorrow.
So what's on the 4 train?
On the 4 train, we're going straight to Yankee Stadium.
Nice.
Because they finally clinched. They were supposed to clinch Thursday. They didn't. No, Wednesday. They didn't do it. They finally did it on Thursday.
We just smoked some like 9-zip yesterday.
9-1.
No, that was Thursday.
Thursday 9-1.
And then we took a 4-3 loss to the Blue Jays last night.
Oh man.
And then we're gonna end it with, we're gonna take the 7th train back to Queens.
Where we going?
But the Mets, of course, the young sensational Peter Alonso, as a rookie, hit his 50th home run, which has never been done in Major League Baseball.
Nice.
It's also a record for the Mets.
Nice.
While DeGrom pitched 7 shutout innings to beat the Reds 8-1
last night.
Last night. That was last night's game.
Okay.
So what? They still battling for the wild card, right?
Yeah, they still battling for the wild card, but they're in 3rd place.
They running out of games.
Well, all they gotta do is keep winning.
They lost a doubleheader. That doubleheader, I think, sunk them.
Nah, they're fine.
They're fine. They still got a chance.
Remember, it's wild card. It's not division.
Mets, Jets, they still suck.
That's why they're on my second team. All the Ets on my second team.
Listen.
You know what? I'm going to talk about the Giants. One second, Chris. All I want to say is, I think all you Giant fans out there, right? All you Giant fans out there. I'm talking about all Giant fans. I'm calling them all Giant fans.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them on your thing.
Go to your Giants owners and tell them the disrespect that y'all put on Eli. That's very disrespectful. Y'all should let him play out the first month of September, and then you feel like he wasn't working for y'all. Then y'all sit there and bench him. You don't do that to somebody who won your championship.
What difference?
Fred, don't get scared now, Fred. You're saying that because you're a Cowboy fan, because you want us to get lower in the standing, so y'all can win. But if Daniel Jones come out gunning, we're right back in the race, brother.
And I was hoping
it's still early.
It's still
early. Early. Don't get scared now, Fred.
I'm knowing this kid.
Listen, the other thing you got to understand is it's a 16-game season. It's not 162. It's not 58. It's 16. So 4 game to go.
So now the Giants are going 14-0.
No, we're not saying that, but we don't want to go 0-4 either.
But let me say this. Regardless of your team, when it's time, he did 16 years, 16 seasons. And he's not the same person, the same thing with any quarterback that was there. So when it's time to bring in somebody new, why keep putting him on the back burner and keep waiting until he get hurt or something like that?
That's what it looked
the only
like.
person that did something that came out the box that somebody got hurt was Tom Brady when the quarterback that was before him.
Bledsoe.
Bledsoe was the number 1 quarterback in the league. Got hurt, broke his leg, and Tom Brady had never since then.
Right.
But also Aaron Rodgers with Brett Favre.
With Brett Favre. So you got
that happened with Drew Bledsoe twice.
Eli Manning.
Yep.
So it happens. So the fact that you can't wait and sit if you feel that this person's going to give you the best chance to win. Not say a championship, to win.
Yeah, of course.
Because the first thing is to win. The next thing is get a championship.
Guess what? Why they went on deaf ears when Odell Beckham Jr. was saying that 2 years ago, and everybody like they didn't understand what he was saying.
Odell's different. He's a different animal, period. So
let me just add this. I think This is just my opinion.
Go talk about it, D.
That they shouldn't have gave Eli $13 extra million for those 2 years. It's 2 years or something like that. 2 years for 13. I think they shouldn't have done that. I think they was feeling sorry for him because they stopped his
I feel
streak.
sorry a little bit for him too.
You know what I mean? They stopped his streak
that
because
was a
remember they
blessing.
took him out the game and then started him.
That was a blessing.
And then that messed him up.
That was a blessing.
So I
Keep it
think they
around.
messed him up and they were sorry for him and then they was like, you know what, our bad. Here's 2 years, $13 million.
LOL.
But the whole thing is they shouldn't have did that to him because he was already.
Well, where was he going? I could keep you.
He
I
could stay
nurture-
there, but let the other person
and that's
start
what they doing.
building up.
That's what they're gonna do. They just got a quarterback.
But they
this
should have
year,
did this 2 years ago.
And I'm not even a Giants fan. I'll argue with you.
I know.
Stupid.
Stay with your green.
That's the bottom.
Yeah, we gotta see where.
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
let's go. Let's
Cowboy fans.
Oh, no.
Never that.
What?
We're gonna whoop y'all in November.
Scared of
After the
what?
Jets
How about-
beat y'all, then we gonna beat y'all.
How about with the Dallas situation and Prescott and Romo?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, you can't compare the two, bro.
Let's
They-
wrap,
they- they-
let's
I'm
wrap
tired
up.
of Giant fans.
Sports is wrapped up. If y'all want to talk about this after the
Oh, look at my little haters on a move. I see you. Yo, don't be gassing them up like I don't know yo whack Giant fans too.
Listen.
All right.
So where we
All
at?
right, ladies
Where
and
we at?
gentlemen, this is your VSPN Sports
Did
News.
it? VSPN Violators
I'm looking right at your
Sports
whack Giant
Network.
fan. Keep on with your little
Sports is
comments.
over.
Huh?
Sports is over.
They going hard. I'm
So-
following up.
We got like 10 minutes before our show ends, so we're gonna go back into our topic.
Yes, sir.
Or
Now we talked about
we talked about the soulmate.
so, but
Dudes is haters.
I know. They
we
bad.
talked
I'll
about
have authority to talk to go to Giants.
we talked about Fred. Stay focused.
They starting shit.
Stay focused on where we.
All
are.
right. Go ahead.
We talked about the soulmate on not really, but we talked about what we liked and what we didn't like. But have you found that person?
No.
We did say that.
No, you said it.
I said it.
Right,
He said he's waiting.
He said he's waiting. Fred.
I'll get back to that later.
That means it's a wrap.
That means he ain't found one yet.
Giant fans are trash.
That's more
Sports
important.
is over.
They started. Yo,
I
they get me
know.
riled up.
I see. You put your hat down, everything.
Yo, I- he's not. Fred.
I'm zoning in with you. I hear you, Chris. But these dudes are getting technical on me right here. I have no authority to speak on Giants. Y'all suck. Yo, look at them. Look at your friends over there. Look at other Giant fans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead, Jack.
Can you focus back?
I'm back now. I'm sorry.
Have you found it? Have you found your soulmate? And just
You know what's so-
hold
let me
on,
keep it- okay.
Let me keep it a little extra. And it's the soulmate in a relationship with you, because you can find a soulmate you've never been with.
Right.
Never been with a soulmate, but had somebody that's been there, like Al said, your ride or die person, and never been nothing. But that person, you call them at night, they come get you.
Mm-hmm.
That person, if you need some help, they got you.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to be at that place that you say, oh, why can't we be together? And that's your soulmate because you you get me better than anybody else. Or is that truly your soulmate?
Can I say something real quick?
That.
Guess what I just did? I found me.
Oh, that's your
So
soulmate?
now, no. I found me. I had to learn to understand me and learn what I want in my life and what I will not tolerate again. So once I found me, now I'm willing to open my heart and define what I'm looking for. That I think I'm there with something. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be in another space that I'm going through a tailspin again. I don't want no more drama. I don't want no more. I know if I feel that you're toxic to what I want, I have to leave you alone. And it's that it's not that I don't love you or I don't want to be with you. It's just that I love me more.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, brothers.
But you know,
Giants
sometimes you have like you could say like that soulmate, right? That person's always there for you. But putting them in a relationship or putting yourself in a relationship with that person and not going well can ruin, you know, that what you had before. You know, sometimes you don't want to put yourself there. Why not? Why not say it will work when it's already working? Because but then when you start doing other things with them, it could ruin it. You know. So it's like a best friend soulmate.
What?
We know you're married.
Right.
Right? We know that you have a lovely wife. That's our sister. But you ever had a soulmate, a person that was that person, or is Boots that person?
Well, she's that person. Like I had said before, she was that person because, like I said, she was there for me when I was going through all that other trial and tribulation. She didn't have to be.
Right.
She chose to be there. You know what I mean? It was. She came. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in jail. She came to the courthouse in the Bronx
She bailed you out?
from Brooklyn. She didn't have to. You understand? She was there for me. She sat right there in that courtroom and waited until I was called up. She didn't have to. You know what I mean? So I knew from that point on, I already knew who I had in my corner. And she's been with me for day one. She's always like that. And like I said, if I'm doing something and she feels there's something wrong with it, she's going to speak. And if you know my wife, you know she's going to speak. She has no reason not to say anything because she respects all of us. And she loves all of us, and y'all all her brothers, and she feels that if anything's going on, she feels she could talk to y'all about it. If she feels something wrong and whatever y'all doing, she's gonna tell y'all, cause that's just the way she is.
Right.
And I love it because you need that. You know what I mean? And you don't want to get that every day. So I'm good with mine. I'm happy. She's my soul mate.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's it. For some reason, God said, listen, you two work. And we've been working ever since. And I've been down low, and she's been right there. Babe, we going to be okay. You know what I mean?
That's how it's supposed to be.
And that's it. She's like, yo, we got this. Don't worry. It's going to happen. We got it. And we've been okay ever since. We've been good. You know, as long as I got somebody to share with, I'm happy. And she's the one I want to share with.
And you know, and that's the key that you found happiness within
right.
you first.
Yeah.
And then be able to find someone else to have the happiness with you that's on the same page.
Right.
And a lot of times, like Hero said, that we still, you know, at one point I was still searching, but you stop searching when you figure out who you are.
Yeah, basically.
Because now you don't have to search because you're like, if no one wants to be with you, I'm still good with it.
Yeah.
Because at one point, and me and you shared this like years ago, I didn't understand how to be by myself.
Right.
So I couldn't be by myself. And I think Fred, you talked about that also one time, that learning how to be by yourself was the best thing I ever learned to do.
Right.
I tell you.
Because then I know I was with me.
Right.
You know, it's we go back to allegory of the cave. When the brother was in the cave, the only thing he seen was the sunlight and seen images in front of him. And he didn't understand what was outside the cave that was so magnificent until he went outside the cave and to see what was the sun. He said, I'd rather go back in the cave because I felt so comfortable in there.
Right.
So when you find
Peace
the
is
comfortable
peace,
inside yourself, that's ridiculous.
That's how you got to do it.
As Pastor Al said.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, even when you find yourself and you're sitting at home alone, yeah, it's lonely, but it's peaceful.
Get a cat.
Right?
Yeah, but that's the whole
But
thing.
it's peaceful, you
Right.
know? There's no stress,
It's
no nagging, no complaining.
There's nothing wrong
It's just
with being with yourself.
peaceful.
Everybody needs a little me time. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that. You know, if you got a relationship, you still need some me time.
Right.
You always gonna need something. You can't always be side by side every minute, every hour, every second. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you just gonna need a few minutes.
Twins
It just
can't even
happens
stand
like
each
that.
Other, so if twins can barely stand each other,
Right,
imagine-
twins be on the other side of the
You know what I'm
planet
saying?
sometime. You know, one could be in California, other one be in New York. They're not together, but they was born together, but they not together. But it happens like that. You need a minute sometimes. You need a minute. And there's nothing, like, when you find yourself,
Right.
like when he said,
That helps
like,
you clear
that's
your
when you
mind.
know. When you searching for somebody and you're looking you gonna find the wrong person.
That's what happens.
Because you always looking to find out who you want to find. If you see that person right there, okay, I want that one.
Well, you
I want that one.
Because
yeah.
in the beginning,
I think that one's gonna be good
is-
for me because you searching because you
Right.
so lonely, so you just want somebody quick to grab and be there for you.
Nah,
you can't do that because that's when wrong.
he puts her in
that's
front
wrong
of me,
moves.
then I know that
Everything
that's
takes
the
time.
one.
Everything happens for a reason, and God
Exactly.
is everything.
Yep.
That's how I put it.
I believe in that. Everything happens for a reason.
Yep, I say that all the time. I say everything happens for a reason, and God is everything.
Right.
And as Al said earlier, when you look at the flesh and that's what you crave for, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing more than that. You know, relationships and soulmates is deeper than the physical of what it is. And I think human beings, we look at the physical first before we go into the mental, the spiritual.
That's what draws us.
Hell yeah, we always be like, oh my gosh, she got a fatty.
It comes first. It comes first because before you speak to them, this is what you see.
Right.
You know, so that's the attraction already.
You know what's so funny? You said that when me and my wife were speaking at the time when we first started talking, and she was learning about me, I'm learning about her. She said one of the things that really attracted her to me was that I had a relationship with God. How many people could say that?
No,
You know what I mean? She was like, I really, because a lot of men, we don't talk about God. We supposed to be in the church, like we said, you know, but the women been taking over the church. But when you hear a man talking about God and spirituality and everything else that goes along with it, she was like, wow, I like that. That's one of the reasons why I was attracted to you. And then you can't talk about it and then don't know what you're talking about.
Of course.
Because there's a lot of people that'll throw a verse out there, but then don't really understand what that verse means. So you got to learn. Like, you know, when I was going to church, this is one of my things, you know, not to go offline, but when I go to church and they started talking about this is the verses we learning, this is the sermon, these are the verses. Okay, I hear what you saying, preacher, but I need to learn this on myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
after you tell me, after
way.
your interpretation, now I'm going to go and get my interpretation. Right. So now, because everything is different to everybody,
Definitely.
I might take that a different way. Mm-hmm. So, but that's what it was. She liked me being in church. And I was
That's
like, yes.
dope, man. That's dope.
I was happy when she said that. And like I said, it took her. It was like, come on, let's go to lunch. What you waiting for? After that first lunch, we've been inseparable.
That's been it. It was the taco. Taco
spaghettis.
Yep.
Lady in the Den.
That first lunch, that was it.
Well, listen, brothers, we had a great show.
As always.
Talking about different topics. And we want our viewers to chime in a lot more, to speak to us. I know you're hitting Fred up on his Facebook.
Haters, man.
But we need y'all to chime in, click those links. Even though you're on Facebook and everything, we need you to click those links to the radio show, that we see that you was there, that you was present with us, listening to us through Fred, through all our social media stuff that we have here. So once again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
And okay, where we at? 4:54. We still got a couple minutes.
Some time? Oh, jeez, my clock.
So you know what?
No, we had a great listen. Let's no, but that's not the rule of the moment. That brother Al take us up past the Al.
It's still early.
Yeah, but we gonna
quick shout out.
Good.
Quick shout out to T.I., man. Bailing out those 23 prison. They don't have violent felonies. He bailed out 23 prisoners.
Nice. That's what I'm
So
talking
that was
about.
dope.
There's been a lot of brothers stepping up and doing
Killer
things.
Mike, yo, Killer Mike, people sleep. Killer Mike is a very educated black man.
Right.
Now, I don't know if other people understand like who he is and what he done. You know, from the music industry to now,
we're
he's
big
an
boys.
activist now.
Yeah.
Yo, but when he's talk, B, he makes so much sense. Like, yo, he did due diligence and researched everything he speaks about. Yeah, he got a show. I'm a shout him out. He got a show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's called something Killer Mike. But he showed that he did I think 72 hours. He bought everything black. So like if you own a black hotel, he's up on a bench, yo. It was crazy. But did you see that?
No, I didn't see it, but I know he's been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's been him, T.I., a couple of others. There's been a lot of people that people don't really realize that these artists now are stepping up. I think as they got older, they realized that they need to take care of their family, meaning us.
Also, when you come from that environment and you got that voice and that platform, knowing what's going on already in the world, you have to take charge. You have to put in your part. You know,
you got to. You have to. You have to take charge. One of the things that makes it so crazy about taking charge is that if you have that voice, you gotta stand up and
that's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
You got the voice, do it. Come on, man. We have voices now, so we doing it. We gotta do what we need to do.
And
you know?
That's power, man.
We got to stop condemning our brothers. As soon as a black man's trying to do something to help the community, we got to, us as people, got to stop trying to condemn him. It is help him build. If you feel like you don't disagree with some of the things that he or she is saying, make it disagree with them like that. Don't condemn them. Stop trying to bring up dirt on their name.
Right.
Stop trying to shut everybody down. So we need to help each other, encourage each other to do better. We got to stop trying to kill each other and stop trying to bring us down to the gutter.
Men,
That's what the crackers want us to do.
Men and women, we all need to support each other. Plain and simple.
We got to stop this.
Support each other.
We have to.
Stop hating on each other and support each other. If we would put so much energy into supporting each other than hating, do you know how big we can be?
Huge.
I mean, I got so much respect for a lot of our Spanish brothers and sisters. Something happened, they get together like this.
That's right.
Jewish get together like this.
Yeah.
Everybody, any other race, they get together. They get together. They a crew. They unite. We need to start uniting as one ourselves. And when we get that done, we gonna be big.
But brother, let me tell you what all the downfall came in about though. They was brought up in different situations, circumstances than how we came in. They didn't have the Jim Crow law. They didn't have them situation that segregated us against each other. So they started with the light and dark. So at the end of the day, it's called like white and black at this thing right now because a lighter skin had more privilege than a darker skin. So what they did was they divided and conquered us in between each other. So now it's the crab and the barrel mentality. So all they doing right now is still doing the same thing they did from slavery, and people still have that mindset. So what they doing now, they pinning all these situations in the ghettos, all the different parts of the hood, and have us kill each other, so them doing the same thing they did themselves. So now there's no more, the overseers now is police. They come to the ghettos, they come slide through, they look around, whatever, and keep it moving. Then we hear gunshot, bang, 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 bang. It takes them a different time to respond as before they, you know what I mean? It's just all mentality that they keep you segregated to the point that you're going to live in different zip codes. It's a set up to kill each other, man. That's what it's about. We got to stop letting them win. That's what the bottom line to.
Well, on that note, we gonna win. We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
That's it.
Ha ha.
Shout outs to all the kids too for coming out of school and supporting that at Climax.
Our future.
That's right. So shout outs to them, man.
So as always, love more, hate less. If nobody didn't tell y'all today, we are going to be the first to tell you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We love y'all. Violators in full effect, baby.
See you next week.
And we out.
Before we close out, I'm going to leave y'all with this.
Here we go.
Genesis, chapter 2, starting at the 21st verse. And remember, we were talking about soulmates.
Right.
And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept, and he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. For this is what God has called us to have, relationship, to be married, to be one as man and woman, to be each other's soulmate. So we must make sure that we follow that and receive that gift every time we embark on a relationship with the opposite sex. So allow us to continue to pray. We ask God that he just manifests his love in all ways, that he give us a heart of forgiveness, a heart of understanding, most of all the wisdom and wherewithal to be able to move forward in his kingdom and to love and to gather and to be one as he has called us to be. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray. Let us all say amen.
Amen. Special shout out to our uncle, Papa Patterson, 71.
Yeah, 71 today. What up, Pops? 71.
Yeah.
Violators, they out.
We out.